What a good girl you are. What a good girl you are. So sweet. Good morning, Eleanor.
Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. Today is April 8th. It is 4:03 in the afternoon. It's been a really nice day. It's been a nice day. The cats woke me up at their normal hour, about 5:30 this morning, for their cat treats. Then they were very gracious and let me go back to bed. I slept until probably 10:30. I didn't get to bed till like 1 o'clock, so I slept for a long time, but not like a weird, amount. You can go. You can go. Oh, no? Okay, I'll go. Lady, make up your mind. Sorry, I'm being impatient on camera. The cats let me sleep until probably 11 o'clock or so. Then Buddy had me get up. We just hung around the house. I had a bite to eat for lunch, and then I realized I should probably buy some food. I have a trip tonight. I had swapped out of a trip that was supposed to leave tomorrow afternoon, but upon closer inspection, the trip was just ugly. I think I would call it ass ugly. I would have described it. So I was able to swap out of it for a much nicer trip that leaves tonight. I have a red eye to Columbus. It's one leg to Columbus, a red eye. I've got 34 hours in Columbus. My only plan is to do taxes. I have all my stuff together, and then maybe play video games. I don't know what I'll do. Maybe film a video. Who knows? Just relax, chill. I'm gonna miss our old hotel in Columbus. It was amazing, but we're no longer there. Apparently, there were too many costs associated. I don't know with how the decision was made, but now we're by the hotel, the airport. Wah, wah. But yeah, so I'll just relax on this layover. So I figured I should go buy some food since I'm not going to bother meal prepping. I should go buy some things to eat on this trip. Walmart, the parking lot looked like it was Christmas Eve. For some reason, I don't know what was going on, so I went over to Sprouts. Sprouts, I know my story's like this. Sorry. Went to Sprouts. Of course, there's a Goodwill next door, so I walked in there. I found a little piece of Pyrex for myself, a little Anna Lee Christmas doll that I'll resell later on this year. Walked over to Sprouts and then realized next door to Sprouts is a dentist office. I've been to that parking lot probably 100 times. I've never seen a dentist's office. Maybe because I have blinders on, I'm so afraid of the dentist that I don't see it. But if you haven't heard me say a couple times lately, I have a tooth back here. This one of my few remaining teeth. This molar back here is giving me a lot of problems and a little pain. So I've been thinking it's such a hassle to find a dentist, especially one that might have Saturday hours or whatever. Well, there was a very nice looking dentist office there. I walked in, a very nice reception area, a very nice front desk person, and I'm like, wow, this seems quite fortuitous. So thank you, hey you. I said, hey, would you happen to have an appointment, say, Tuesday? I think I get back from my trip on Monday. She's like, sure, no problem. Do you take my insurance, my dental insurance, Aetna? Yeah, sure, no problem. I don't have my card. Can you look up the number? Yeah, sure, no problem. I'm like, this is amazing. So I'm going to go on this trip. It's a very, very easy trip, knock on wood. And then on the next day, I get to go to the dentist and have this sucker worked on or pulled or whatever's going to happen is going to happen. So it feels like a really good day so far. I'm hoping this feeling kind of rolls into tonight. I'm going to do whatever I can to make tonight just as nice as today was. Blah, blah, blah. Now, is that worth your time watching that? I don't even know why you guys watch my channel. I will see you guys later. I'm going to head home, grab a bite to eat, take a nap, and get my day, my work day, started. All right, I'll see you later. Before you go, I didn't tell you about my shirt. Isn't this the coolest shirt? Look, isn't that cool? It's a real Hawaiian shirt, made in Hawaii. Of course I got it at Goodwill for $4.99. Come on, so I'm gonna wear it a few times, then resell it. I have to buy something else at Smith's. So I will see you guys later. Had to show you my shirt. Hey guys, all right, so it's 9:19 in the evening. I got to the airport a moment ago. I got a great parking spot. This is like the second week in a row I got a fantastic parking spot. It was very difficult to leave the house tonight. Very, very difficult. I'm getting a little emotional right here in my throat just thinking about Buddy. When I have to leave the house for work and I put my uniform on and all that, Buddy knows I'm about to leave. He really does. He knows I'm leaving for a couple days, and his posture changes, the tone of his voice changes, his vocalizations change. He knows I'm leaving for a couple of days and he's not happy about it, and I just get very sad. I just miss him so much when I'm gone, and I know he misses me. Eleanor, another story. She's real pretty, but not real bright. She has her things. She knows certain things, and she's very good, but she's not always as bright as Buddy. But yeah, so let me get into the airport. I will see you either on the plane or in Columbus. All right, see you soon. Oh, good morning, guys. Hi. It's 6:50 something in the morning. Which means it's 3:50 something in the morning to my body, and I'm feeling every minute of that right now. I'm very, very tired. Let's see, our flight today was completely full. Every seat was packed. Really nice passengers. Ohio. So, I mean, there's never a problem for me with an Ohio-bound flight. Super simple. Pretty much everyone slept the entire time. I got to work with my friend Philip. I adore him. He's a great flight attendant and a dear, dear person. He is super, super sweet. So I really enjoy working with him. Yeah, just really easy flight. Nothing really to say. We no longer stay at the hotel that many of us adored in Columbus. We used to stay, since we're no longer there, I can tell you where we used to stay. We used to stay at the Graduate Hotel. Now, if you pop on the internet and Google the Graduate and look at any photographs, that hotel is so cool. The rooms are neat. It's surrounded by restaurants, cafes, bars, art galleries, all sorts of fantastic shops. It was just a fantastic layover. Now we're in an airport hotel, which is kind of soulless compared to the Graduate, and I'm kind of bummed. But it's not a horrible room. It's just not a great room. So let me give you a quick tour since I've never been here before. A little seating area here. The mystery stains that are always on these pieces of furniture are on the ottoman and not the love seat itself. So that's good. Oh, there's an outlet on there. That's good. I can play with my laptop here. The bed, of course, it's a it looks like a king-size bed. We have a little desk area. Again, kind of soulless, you know. Bathroom is over here. Nothing fancy. Ta-da! There you go. There's the bathroom. And let's look outside, see if we have a view. No. The sun is rising, though, so I'm going to tuck myself in bed. Sleep until I don't want to. I did forget my W-2 at home, so I can't do my taxes. Yeah. So, ta-da. Oh, the silver lining. I will say the one silver lining with this hotel is that they did say that they would drive us in the shuttle out to the Short North area where we used to stay if I wanted to, you know, visit an art gallery or whatever. So if that's something I want, they can drive us out there. So that's good. All right, if I'm not already, I'm going to start rambling, making no sense at all, if that's not already the case. So I'm going to say good night or good morning. Hey guys, how are you? Good afternoon. I am feeling 10,000 times better. Oh my goodness. So I did not get to sleep until like 9:30 this morning because of course the lure of YouTube and Facebook and all that stuff. I succumbed once again. Usually a recipe for disaster, but in this case, since my layover is 35 hours, I could afford to sleep for 6 hours, no problem. So I got to bed, woke up like, I don't know, 6, 7 hours later, and yeah, just futzed around online. Right now, I am playing a video game, Fallout 4. I'm snacking on some cuties, those little tangerine numbers there. I brought a little handful of chocolate chips just for a little chocolatey goodness. I've been in love with walnuts lately, so I've been eating some walnuts. I bought these at Sprouts. Did a little reading earlier today, and I just finished heating up my lunch, which does not look very appealing, but it's Mediterranean sort of piccata style chicken with some pasta heated up in my Sabbat heat. Right now it's too hot to eat, so I'm going to let that cool off for a bit. And there's no rush to do anything here because there's nothing to do. This location, this hotel location, is just horrible. There's nothing nearby. Although the hotel would be willing to drop us off if they don't need their shuttle. And I'm thinking next time I'm here, there's a botanical garden not that far from here. Right now it's probably in the low 60s and it's just not warm enough for me to just walk around comfortably. Since, once again, I did not pack a pair of pants. I'm still wearing damn shorts. Yeah, so maybe next time I'll go to that botanical garden. I did not do my taxes as I wanted to because I left my W-2 at home on the kitchen table. But, yeah, just chilling out, relaxing. I'm going to stay up as late as I want tonight. I've got some fantastic food. I bought all my stuff at Sprouts this time. I didn't bother meal prepping. Not a way to save money, but it's easy and delicious. So, yeah, I will see you guys later. Toodaloo. Hey guys, good afternoon. It is 3:55 in the afternoon. My shuttle to the airport was scheduled for 4:40 to get to the airport. And that only gave me 30 minutes to get to the airport during rush hour, through security. I'm often randomed to the gate, which is at the other end of the airport. They didn't give me a lot of time. So I called down to the front desk, very nice, very polite, asking a simple question. Hi, is there a shuttle leaving before 4:40 that I might be able to jump onto? And the immediate response was irrational, really. I have to write a report on Connects or Crew Connects, whatever it is, about the hotel because this is unacceptable. The response was irrational, leading to the basic point that I can't get on any hotel shuttle, even if there is one leaving that's empty to the airport. So my question was, is there one leaving in the next hour? And she couldn't tell me. She's like, well, what's your room number? That was going around and around. I'm like, well, my room number is this. But the question is there another shuttle leaving in the next hour? Well, you had to contact your company. Okay. Is there a shuttle leaving in the next hour where I can then call my company and ask if I can get on that shuttle? Well, oh my God. It was one of the most stressful things I've had to deal with in late. So I called the company and got a solution real quick, real easy too, which was kind of a surprise. But I calmly described the situation, how my concern was, am I going to be able to get to the gate on time without, being late, impacting the flight, which then would impact the next flight and so on. And she's like, oh, no problem. Let me get you a lift. Well, I don't want to spend the company's money. Oh, no problem. Oh, okay. So she ordered me a lift. It should be here hopefully in a moment. She said to look for a red Kia. And so most flight attendants would be very, very happy to be told, oh, the company is deciding when you should get to the airport. So don't worry, don't stress. I would say that to anybody particularly a new hire. Like, don't stress. If the company says they give you a half hour, they give you a half hour. I don't want to run late. I don't want to stress out. I want to get a cup of coffee before I have to fly to LA. But so in this case, I don't know how to even end this segment. Why don't I just say, I will see you later. I'm going to wait for my little red Kia. Oh my God, that was so easy and so smooth. And I like being at the airport a little bit early so I can grab a cup of coffee or maybe a bite to eat before I get on the plane. If I had had 12 hours, 14 hours, I probably would have been just fine with that half hour they gave me. But since I had like 35 hours, I had time, you know, so I'd rather be here than run to the gate. So let me grab a coffee. Well, find KCM first and then a cup of coffee. I will see you probably in Los Angeles. Linda, it works. Loving it. So these are the recycling options here in Columbus. Does anyone else find this kind of sad? Something very strange just happened when I was coming through KCM. I wonder, has this happened to anybody else? I'm going through KCM and I was denied. It was a big red stripe that said denied. I'm like, my whole body tensed up. Like, what? I'm in the middle of a trip. What happened? And the guy's like, no, you were denied. Denied? Big red line. It said denied. I saw it. And so we tried it again and it went through as approved. I'm like, oh my God. I lost 5 years of my life right there. Has that ever happened to anybody else? Have you been denied when you were fine? But yeah, let's go to LA. Hey guys, hi. So welcome to LA. I'm a moron. All right, so maybe I'm not a moron. Moron is a strong word. I was not thinking at all. I got here, got off the plane with my crew, got the shuttle to the airport, thinking, of course, we're all the same hotel. Yeah. So there's at least 2 hotels here in LA for us, and I'm at the wrong one. So I'm waiting for an Uber. It's going to cost me $17 to get to the new hotel. It's only about 1.5 miles away, but I don't want to take a shuttle back to the airport and then wait for another shuttle and blah, blah, blah. So I'll be taking an Uber to my new hotel. And there I will tell you about this flight. There were some dramatic moments and others that weren't so dramatic. Let me go to the hotel, take this uniform off, and then I'll tell you. All right, so I'll see you in a second. I made it. Yay. The Uber took 10 minutes to get here, and then he's taking directions he thought were better than the ones that the app was giving him. So it took us a long time to get here. But I'm here. Let's do a quick room tour because I don't remember staying in a room like this. Did they redecorate? I don't think they did. Let's do a quick room tour anyway. Room with a very funny piece of art. You have that whole space and you put that little tiny square up there. I don't understand. But 2 beds. We all know how much I care about that. There is a refrigerator. There is no microwave, but I have my Sabbath heat little desk area and the best view ever. Why is that a great view? Because I don't have to worry about someone seeing me in my underwear. Because, yeah, this uniform is coming off. Do I want to tell you about this flight now or take my uniform off? Let me take my uniform off, then I'll tell you about the flight.
And disgust me.
Haven't had a nub in that oh so serene body of yours.
Hey guys, how are you? So I've fallen down a YouTube hole. You know, sometimes I hit YouTube and I click, and I'm suddenly watching a video about tree frogs, you know. But tonight I've fallen down another hole watching Dynasty clips. Is anyone here old enough to remember Dynasty from the 80s? I was not old enough or mature enough, not that I am now, to watch Dynasty. It was all glamour. It was amazing. It was the best part of the 80s, including the cat fights. Oh my goodness. It had never been seen before on TV. Fist fighting and women slapping each other and all the verbal sparring. It's so exciting. So I'm watching Alexis and Crystal go at it after watching Diane Carroll, who was Dominique on the TV show Spar with Alexis. It's been a lot of fun. But if you're not old enough to remember Dynasty, you have no idea what I'm talking about. So I've been in my hotel room here for a few hours now, just watching YouTube and eating dinner. I had a baguette with some turkey, some provolone, and some hummus. It was very yummy. I'm snacking on that huge bag of walnuts I bought from Sprouts. And I've had a nice evening here in the hotel room. Now that I finally got here, I didn't tell you about our flight today. So boarding was pretty normal. It was pretty consistent, pretty smooth. Boarding is usually the most chaotic time in a flight, if you're lucky. So boarding was pretty simple today. But the door closed. We did our all calls and got in our positions for our demo. We started the demo with, the mask and the bag and the pull this, and well, this young lady was on her phone and she was really loud, like really, really loud. So I made a motion to the lead, who could potentially pause the safety demos, giving me a moment to go over and say, hey, could you please end your phone call and try to keep your voice a little lower? Some people have not heard the safety demo, so and she was almost unresponsive. Just kind of like, whatever. And I thought, is that an accent? Like, I was thinking it was hearing a little like Hannah Montana or something. There was this weird, I wasn't sure if it was an accent or whatever. But so we went on with the demo, and then she's back on the phone again. She called her friend back and she's talking really, really loudly. And so I asked the lead to pause the demo again. Went over and said, hey, miss, are you okay? Because at this point I could see that she was glazed and her pupils were like anime characters. She was clearly, I'm not a medical professional and we're not allowed to determine whether or not someone is under the influence or something, but she was giving every signal that she was super high. I mean, again, I couldn't tell you this and I couldn't, say anything, but it was very, very obvious that she was under the influence. And so I spoke to her 3 times while we did the demo. My other coworker in the bag position C, she came up to speak with her because you want to kind of bounce these things off other coworkers and things. And so I went back and I talked. We finished our demo. We're moving. The plane is moving towards where we take off. So timing is really key here. So I went back real quick and conferred with position C. Was she experiencing the same thing? So she spoke with her. And then we went up and talked to the lead real quick, who went over and sat down and talked to her for a moment. And he made it a motion to me to maybe call the flight deck. So I called the flight deck, handed the phone to the lead as he came up, and he told the captain we have to go back to the gate. There's just no way. There's no way we could have her on the aircraft because there could be all manner of problems. If it's against the rules, but maybe the law, to allow a passenger to fly potentially under the influence. And she was giving all the signs that we had a problem here. So we turned back to the gate, and a CRO came on board to determine whether or not this person should or should not fly, and it was agreed that she would be taken off the flight and given another opportunity to go home. Maybe, I don't know when they would allow that to happen, like that night, or how long they would give her to recover. I have no idea. I should probably find out. But they said, you're going to have to come off the plane with us. And she just got up real easy. I was expecting kind of a fight because she was out of it. But she couldn't answer any questions. And I overheard the police officer who was there in case we needed him. And he asked her if she had a bag or anything. She didn't know. She didn't know. Her purse and her phone and her laptop and everything were in her seat, but she was just so far gone that she didn't know if she had anything. So Yeah, it wouldn't have been safe to have her on the plane. So she got off the flight. We have to do the safety demo again. Anytime there's been a change in our passenger count, we have to do the demo again. So it was great. It was as smooth. It doesn't sound it, but it happened as smooth and low key as it possibly could have. It was very much very unlike a recent situation where a passenger on American in business class apparently had to be like pulled off the plane by multiple police officers because he couldn't get a gin and tonic before takeoff. That's not a problem on my airline. Usually. Yeah, it was something else. It really was something else. But the rest of the flight was perfectly smooth. No drama, no trauma. Some of the most beautiful children I've ever seen in my life. It was just a nice flight. The crew is great. Our flight deck was amazing. Some flight crew, like a captain, some captains cannot be as happy about hearing the fact that we have to turn back to the gate. Some of them are really unhappy with that because they have their own itinerary, right? But this guy was cool. He trusted us that we weren't doing this, flippantly. So he trusted us, and it was good. It was good. It was as good as it could have been. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna pop back watching some YouTube video, and I think I should probably get in bed by 12:30, 1 o'clock. I want to get breakfast downstairs tomorrow morning. So there you go. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Good morning, guys. Hi. So I didn't get to bed till like 3 o'clock this morning. I'm just watching YouTube and futzing around, and 3 o'clock in the morning I'm thinking I should probably get to sleep. I woke up at 9 o'clock, 8:45 to come down to breakfast real quick, and I got a little fake omelet and some waffles, some juice. I'll eat that, and then I'm going right back to bed until probably 2 o'clock. So I will see you there. Not in bed, but I'll see you later. Oh my God. Hey guys, hello there. So I just got to the airport. I did not have a hotel shuttle. I was standing outside waiting for a shuttle, no shuttle. And instead, see that black SUV right there? It's a Lincoln SUV. Very nice inside. Was my ride to the airport. The company sets up a car instead of a hotel shuttle. It was very nice. It's 3:20. That's how close the airport is to the hotel. I'm going to Reno. No, Vegas. But first I have to get through security. I will see you soon. All right, just got to the gate to find out my flight is delayed 50 minutes, which is exactly the amount of time that we're supposed to be on the ground in Las Vegas with deplaning and preparing for our next flight to Reno. So, if I'm lucky, and I'm not always that lucky, if I'm lucky, they'll have a reserve take that Reno turn for me, because they're not going to hold a flight just for me if they have a lot of reserves available. So that is the only bit of excitement I have today. That's the kind of excitement I like. So let's see what happens. And once again, Linda, this is coming in super handy. Thank you very much. All right, so I wish I were this powerful in everyday life. I could just sort of will things into happening. Apparently, I've been taken off the Reno flight. They haven't called me yet to let me know about it, but I just refreshed my schedule, because this flight is not supposed to leave here until 5:31 now. So there's no way they're going to hold a flight just for a chaser. So they got some reserve to work that leg, that turn. So very, 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 very happy. I'm still getting home around the same time, but I don't have to work those two flights. So very happy. So far, we'll see what changes, because everything changes. Hey guys, hi, welcome back to Las Vegas. It is 86 degrees here. It was 93, so the heat has officially begun. Let's see, today's flight from Los Angeles to Vegas was 42 minutes, 130 something people on board. People were surprisingly patient on the plane because they were impatient at the gate. There was a little bit of drama at the gate because of the delay we had today. But once they got on the plane, of course, they were all happy. They're on their way. The cabin crew was amazing. They were all super junior, very junior, but very good, really on point. So really happy to work with these young ladies. What else? Yeah, that's it. Really largely uneventful. Crew scheduling never called me regarding the my being pulled from the Reno turn. Usually they would call me, but they didn't, and that's fine. That's fine. It's on my schedule that I was removed from that part of the trip. And I checked the departures board just to make sure, but the Reno flight did depart, so they had a reserve work that turn, I'm sure. But yeah, really nice. Couldn't be better. Very nice day. So I'm gonna throw my bags in the car, head home. I have a protein drink and some yogurt that I might eat in the car because I'm kind of hungry now. Maybe I'll stop for a bite on the way home. And yeah, so if there's anything else that's interesting that happens after this, I doubt. Bye. I'll see you later. Otherwise, fly safe. All right, bye.